Hello random people on the interwebs, my name is Leilani, but you just call me Legs, and my name is Jose. So yeah, so it is Tuesday, November 24th. I was supposed to start this video yesterday, the 23rd. I don't know what the fuck happened to me. I ended up like hyper fixating on cleaning. Never really happened, so I don't know what happened, but originally I was just gonna start cleaning my room. My room was a lot more disastrous than that corner is right now, okay? It was like this corner times like 10, okay? It was really bad. It was so bad I couldn't even sit at my desk to draw or record anything. So I started that. I was like, oh, let me just clean up my room a little bit. And I started folding my clothes, putting everything that I need to, you know, get together. And I opened my closet and I'm like, man, I really need to go through this closet. The closet's a mess. And reorganizing my closet became 3 hours of me taking out clothes that don't fit me or clothes that I just don't wear anymore and putting them aside to donate. I literally had like 2 bags full, like stuffed with clothes to donate. It's right though. We're here at night because I also forgot to record in the morning. Not that I forgot to record, I didn't have like time to record because today I went with my mom to the mall, partly so that we could do some like very last minute Christmas shopping, and also partly because I got my nails done. But yeah, that was pretty much my day. I left this house at like 9:30, 10 o'clock. I did not get home until 5 in the afternoon. Yeah. I'm extremely tired, but it's still kind of early. I mean, not really. It's about to be 10. Literally a few seconds to being 10. And it just turned 10. Okay. I originally planned on sitting down and watching Dandadan and drawing, but last night I did not really have the best self-control and I finished Dandadan, unfortunately. I didn't even realize that was like the last episode, honestly, until I looked it up, like, because I saw people talking about it on TikTok, like, oh my god, last episode of Don, and I was like, this can't be the last episode of Dandadan, and when I looked, it was end of the season. So now I have to wait however long until the next season, and I have no other shows to watch. Well, I have no other animes to watch. I actually started watching Grey's Anatomy, which I'm like hooked on, but I'm watching it with my dad, so I have to wait to watch it, you know? But yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna watch. I don't have any animes to watch while I draw, and yeah, I'm just going to draw for however long my body allows me to sit here and draw before my back becomes a shrimp, which it's already kind of a shrimp. Nothing else left to say, honestly. I think I said everything, possibly. So, let's get drawing.
Keep at it and at it and at it and at it.
Get it, Luna.
He's like, what?
Get it.
Right there, right there.
Pull. So it is currently 10:13 on the 25th, so basically ending of Christmas. I got 3 gifts. Well, technically I got 4 gifts. One thing my parents aren't really counting as a gift, but I'm counting as a gift because it made me really happy. Oh, and I also bought myself 2 things, but that's not really like a gift. It's just I kind of spoiled myself the other day because I really wanted it. The 2 things I got for myself, of course, Funko Pops. I gotta keep adding to this Demon Slayer collection, even though I'm running out of space on these shelves, so I don't really know where I'm gonna put the rest of these, because I don't even have half the collection. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Funko Pops, and I'm not even halfway through the collection. I only have 1 Hashira, and that's Tengen, which of course I prioritize Tengen over everyone, so you know. So yeah, I got Miss Tamayo. Look how cute she is. And I got, of course, I had to get Daki. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh my god. Little Daki. There's another Daki Funko Pop that I really want. Look at the back. Oh my gosh. But yeah, there's another Daki Funko Pop I really want, but it's a lot bigger and it's a bit more expensive, and I don't even know where I'm gonna put it, so yeah. But yeah, I got Tamayo, I got Daki, and I have Nezuko in her demon form. This is old, I've had this for a while though. So yeah, I have all 3 of them right next to each other, my 3 demon girls. I love them so much. This I just bought for myself just because it's Demon Slayer, you know? Look at those 3. My 3 demon girls. I love them so much. And then of course I have all these other ones. Of course Tengen stays in his box because he's special. But yeah, I have a mix of my Funko Pops with my Skull Pandas and my little Smiskies. I have the main 4 up there. And yeah, these are literally the only ones that I have. And look, they take up all my space. Oh, and I have my little Zenitsu, of course, down here. He's another one that gets prioritized, so he gets to stay here with me. What's funny is that one of the gifts that I got, my mom bought for me. And it's so funny because I have to go and get it not exchanged, or I guess exchanged, like changed out, because she didn't realize that I already had it. So she actually ended up buying me a charm for my Pandora bracelet because I have like no fucking charm on this shit. And I was telling her for like a really long time, like earlier in the year, and I was like, oh my god, new Pandora bracelet, I need to get a butterfly charm. I have like this big thing with butterflies, that's a whole different story, but yeah, I have like this whole thing with butterflies, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to get a butterfly charm. And I ended up buying this charm a couple months ago. Well, not a couple months ago, I think it was like maybe a month and a half ago. It was not that long ago. It's like a blue glass butterfly. Yeah, shit was like $80 almost. Yeah, we're probably gonna go maybe Friday or Saturday, depending. And yeah, we're gonna go change it. I don't know what I'm gonna change it to. And then, oh my god, I'm so excited for this one. Look at this cute fucking bag. Oh my gosh. Little heart bag, and it's a crossbody. I could also get the thing to make it into like a book bag, so it would loop through this little plastic piece, but I don't have any crossbody bags, so I really want to keep it as a crossbody bag. And it is so cute. Oh my gosh, it is so cute. I already, obviously you can see, I already put my little BTS charms and my muscle mouse. Where's my muscle mouse? Look at that little muscle mouse. So cute. But yeah, I already put everything in my bag. So, you know, my wallet, which this is like the cutest wallet you will ever see in your life. Look how cute that is. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I already put everything in here. So I'm in love with this bag, and right now my bag that I normally use is shaped like a coffin. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so this is my go-to bag. It is seriously so cute. As you see, it's shaped like a little coffin, and it has like the little I don't know what this is called. It's like the thing from a Ouija board. That's like the little zip things here. I would say that I've had this bag for a while, but it would kind of be a lie because I have had this for a while, but I've had it a lot longer because it technically wasn't mine. I kind of stole this bag from my mom like a long time ago, like a couple years ago honestly, and you know, I asked to borrow it once. She never asked for it back, so it stood with me. As much as I love this bag, my Doc Martin bag is going to be my new go-to bag. We got her a new bone as a gift, so. The thing that I was saying, like, it's a gift, but it's not really a gift, but it's a gift, but it's not. To me, it's a gift, but to them, it's not. But to me, it's a gift, so it's a gift. So I'm pretty sure I've talked about this already on my channel. I honestly don't remember. I don't have good memory. But probably like 13, 14 years old, I decided that I wanted to be a tattoo artist. Ever since graduating from high school, I've been trying to figure out how I want to go about that, whether I want to do classes or I want to do an apprenticeship or, you know, what have you. So we actually found out this summer that there was a studio in Manhattan that's pretty much off the PATH train over here, that does tattoo classes. And I've literally been talking about it since we went, like, oh my god, I really want to do it. I need to save the money for the classes and this and that, da-da-da, and trying to figure out how I can, you know, actually get myself into the classes. So probably 2 or 3 days ago, my dad ended up telling me that him and my mom actually split the payment. Because you essentially have to pay for a spot in the class and then you have to pay the rest of it that's for the class. So my dad actually ended up telling me that he paid for my spot in the class. So I'm actually, oh my god, I'm actually going to be starting classes February 15th, if I'm correct. I'm so excited. I am so fucking excited. So I'm gonna be doing classes Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It just makes me so happy, you know, not only the fact that like I'm gonna be starting in like my dream career, but also just to know that, like, of course my parents like are really supportive and they really help me out a lot, and I'm just so grateful for it. I can't talk too much about it or else it's gonna make me cry, but yeah, I'm just really excited. And that technically wasn't like a Christmas gift, but I'm counting as a gift because it has literally made my entire week. So yeah, to me that's like a Christmas gift, and honestly it might be one of my biggest Christmas gifts. But you want to know another big Christmas gift? This is like my second biggest Christmas gift. Okay, and it's actually a very big perk for these videos because as of right now, I record all my videos on my phone, and my phone quality is crap, and my mic quality is crap on my phone. But I didn't really care because I was just kind of getting started, and I was like, you know, let me just do it on my phone. I'll figure it out eventually, and I did. So I'm very happy for that, and I think my videos come out pretty good, but they could come out better. This is the Digi Osmo Pocket 3. I have literally been seeing this camera all over TikTok. Like, it is honestly insane. I always wanted to get like a camera, and for a while I really had my mind set on getting a Sony camera, either Sony or saving and getting a Canon. But the thing is with those two, like, they're very big cameras, and it gets me like more anxious because I'm like, with my phone, everyone's on their phone, so like recording like this, like every so often if I have the bravery, I really don't mind because it's like, you know, everyone's on their phone, everyone's putting their phone up, taking pictures and videos and whatever, so it doesn't really matter. But having like this very big, like very obvious camera with like a huge mic on it, I just didn't feel too comfortable with it. Plus, like, I'm very clumsy. So having a really big camera and all these crazy lenses and mics and attachments and everything really scared me. So I was like holding myself off for a really long time. And the thing that I like about this is, like, look how small this is. It is literally so tiny. And it has like these little attachments that I could put on it that will make it bigger. This is actually a charging bank basically. So I can make it just like a little bit bigger and it'll charge at the same time. Oh, look, there it is. Charging. But yeah, and it just has like a little handle, a big camera, and you know, for the most part, like if you're not really paying attention to it, you're not gonna see that this is like a camera. And that's what I like about it. I like the fact that it's small and it's not super attention grabbing, because God knows I can't handle that. I have no issue with like recording on my phone. I don't think that there's really an issue with it. I know that this will get me like a better quality video, so that's pretty much like the biggest plus to it. I do have to get an SD card because it didn't come with an SD card. We did not know that. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go tomorrow to go get an SD card, possibly, I don't know, but yeah, I can't wait to use this, and I'm gonna stay up all night watching videos on how to use it. But yeah, that was pretty much everything that I got. Not a whole lot, but everything that I wanted, so it's great either way. So yeah, I'm gonna spend the rest of my night watching videos on this camera, so yay. Okay, I have officially finished with my 2025 goals this year. I only wrote down 6 goals. However, I'm probably gonna add some other stuff in there after a little bit of thinking. But as of right now, I can only think of 6 goals. But they're pretty good goals. They're pretty big goals that I want to achieve this year. The very first goal that I wrote down for 2025 is to learn / improve my Spanish. So yes, I am fully Puerto Rican. I am very proud to be Puerto Rican. I'm very in love with my culture. However, the one thing that I absolutely hate is the fact that my parents never taught me Spanish. And this is very common, especially for Puerto Ricans, which is kind of sad, honestly. But there are a lot of Hispanics, especially now, like in Gen Z, that just don't know how to speak Spanish. Or they know how to speak Spanish, but it's not like proper or anything like that. And it is something that I've always been so insecure about, being Puerto Rican but not being able to speak Spanish. Because again, I'm very proud to be Puerto Rican. I know a lot about my culture, a lot about our history and everything like that. But it is the most frustrating thing when I know so much about my culture and I'm so proud about my culture and so loud about my culture, but people right away want to say, oh, well, you're not Hispanic, you're not Puerto Rican because you don't speak Spanish. It is probably the worst thing that is so normalized in like Hispanic community and the Hispanic culture. It's the same thing with like colorism. It's so fucking awful and it's so normalized in Hispanic culture, and it makes me so sad because at the end of the day, like, if I was able to learn Spanish like easily, I would do it, but you have to be taught how to learn a language, and I was never taught growing up, and I didn't have any friends. Well, I had 2 friends that spoke Spanish, but when we were kids we would only speak English to each other, and even now they like don't really speak Spanish like that. So, you know, I didn't grow up around a whole lot of like Hispanic kids. Where I grew up, it was well, let's just say it was a very privileged area where I grew up. So I didn't even have like other friends to speak Spanish with, or for me to be like, oh, yo, teach me some Spanish. My parents won't teach me. Help me learn Spanish. So it's very unfortunate. It's something I've always been very insecure about. And yeah, I've decided that I am going to hunker down this year, and I'm probably not going to become fluent in a year, but I do want to be able by the end of the year to have like basic conversations with my family. That is probably one of my bigger goals for this year. The second thing that I wrote down for my goals is to grow my YouTube channel. I'm not really like, I'm not trying to be freaking Mr. Beast status or some shit like that. I just want like a nice little community I can make videos for and talk to and hang out with for funsies. So I wrote down to grow my YouTube. Little plan: make a structured content schedule, upload consistently, and plan ahead. My biggest issue is the consistently part and planning ahead. A lot of the time I have video ideas in my head and I'm like, oh, I'll figure it out when I start recording, and then I start recording and I'm like, what's happening? third goal that I wrote down for myself, which this is another pretty big goal for me, is to work towards my dream physique. Now, this year, 2024, the goal was solely to go to the gym. Get comfortable in the gym, get used to going to the gym, break out of that anxiety. I want 2025 to be where I actually what's the word everyone says? Lock in. I want to lock in on 2025. I honestly found that I really enjoy lifting weights, and on top of that, I've noticed that I'm really interested in building muscle. I don't want to be like super like brolic, but I would like to be able to be one of those people that like you look at them and you're like, oh, she works out. That's what I want. That's what I want right there. But in order to do that, I need to kind of watch what I eat, because my workouts are great. I end up like feeling amazing after my workouts. I've never really had a workout and come home and been like, that was a bad workout today. Like, I love my workouts and I love the split that I have going on for myself at this moment. But eating is so difficult. Just last week I had 6 bobas. I don't even know how I managed to have 6 bobas, honestly, but I had 6. Was I happy? Yes. Were they all small? Not a single one of them. They were huge. I think I bought like larges every single time. But I can't keep doing that. I can't keep doing that. I don't really know how to describe my dream physique, okay? So I'll put some pictures somewhere on the screen for that. Like I said, I don't want to be super like brolic and toned, you know, but at the same time I do want to kind of have some sort of muscle. And you know, on top of that, I am Latina, so everything just kind of goes to the lower half of me. So that's, you know, a little bit of a perk. But yeah, I really like focusing on my back and my legs. I love my legs. My back needs a lot of work, but we're getting there. So yeah, that's like my main focus, and also my biceps. I think having biceps would be pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just think it would be cool. Dream physique is definitely up there, right next to learning Spanish this year. Hiccups. The next thing I wrote down was to meet new people. This year, it wasn't really a goal of mine to meet new people, but ironically I did meet a couple new people and I made a couple new friends. They really inspire me and make me feel really great. And you know, after a really long time of not really having a friend group or having like people to talk to and hang out with consistently, it feels really great to have some people there to actually talk to and kind of, you know, hang out with from time to time. So yeah, I want to start meeting more people this year, and that is going to be a goal of mine, to meet more people in the new year. Some things I wrote down to kind of get this goal: join local events. I'm in the city now, so around here there's a lot of local events, and a lot of them are actually art events, which is pretty cool for me. So I definitely want to start joining those a bit more, either participating in the events and putting my stuff out there, or even just like walking around and meeting new people, talking to new people, whatever may have you. Join more online groups as well. I'm unfortunately always on my phone because again, I don't really have much going on in my life. My life is pretty boring, and I don't have a lot of friends. That's gonna change. So I'm going to start joining a bit more online groups, more groups with people who want to be tattoo artists, more groups with artists in general, maybe more groups with content creators, and you know, all that good stuff, you know, workout groups, different things like that, just different things online so that I can start talking with new people and hanging out with new people as well. Oh, and another thing I put down was to do some volunteer work now. I've always wanted to do volunteer work, I just never really knew how. Like, I always found it so cool when people would be like, oh yeah, I volunteer at like children's hospital, or I volunteer at an animal shelter and things like that. Growing up, I always found that so cool, and it was always something that I was like, you know what, when I'm older I want to be one of those people. And yeah, I think I'm at a point now where I'm like, I could do that. I don't really know how to do it, but you know, we live in a day and age that all I have to do is type in like, how do you volunteer for something, and it'll pop up. So I'll figure that out eventually. I think it would be cool to do some volunteer work, not only to like meet new people, but just to do it. I mean, it's something that I find really cool, so you know. Another thing I wrote down that for this year's goal is to work on my anxiety. That's a really big one. Yeah, I really do need to work on that. I'm 20 years old now. Like, I want to live my life without being fucking afraid of everything. My parents don't really help me with that, you know? Because every time I'm like, oh yeah, I want to go here, the first thing they bring up is that somebody got shot on the corner over there, and I'm like, now I don't want to fucking go. So, you know. But yeah, I really want to work on my anxiety. Because in the future, I really want to do like solo trips, you know, maybe go to LA for a couple months and just live out there on my own and see the world, you know. I would also love to go to Hawaii one day. I would love to, you know, stay in Puerto Rico for a week or something on my own, just travel, you know. But I can't do that if I have fucking awful anxiety problems, because then I'll probably get there and then not do a single thing because I'm just fucking anxious the whole time. So now the last thing, which I think is up there with learning Spanish and building my dream physique, is to work on my dream career. That is definitely the biggest goal that I have here. Like I said earlier in this video, like, I really want to be... My dad's calling me. One moment. Okay, we're back. Like I said earlier in the video, I really want to be a tattoo artist. This is something that I have been wanting to do since I was in middle school, actually. Yes, I want to be a good, successful tattoo artist. And unfortunately that doesn't happen overnight. So the three things that I really need to do this year, I'm going to take my classes, which are already, well, my slot is already paid for. I just have to pay the rest off and I can start my classes. I have to get my licenses. The reason why I'm saying licenses is because I want to get my license for Jersey and I want to get my license for New York. So I need both those licenses. They're $100 each license, so $200 for both. Yeah. So, and the other thing I really need to do, really need to do, is to build my portfolio. Now, I've been trying to build this fucking portfolio forever, but I have imposter syndrome. And every drawing I'm doing, I'm like, yo, this is ass. Nobody's gonna want to see this. So I really need to build my portfolio, and I'm hoping that with taking these classes, I'll start getting a bit more comfortable and start actually having more stuff to put in there. Because as of right now, I think I only have like 5 or 6 drawings that I'm like, yes, this is going in my portfolio. Everything else has been scrapped. Oh, it's so bad. But yeah, those are the big things that I really need to do this year. Get my license, build a portfolio, and take my classes. Hopefully, very big hopefully, this time next year I'll already be working in a shop. But that's being very, very, very hopeful. So, yeah. But we will see. We will see how things go. That is all the goals that I have for 2025. I've completely changed my whole notion for it. It's the same format. It's just I changed everything that was written previously and put my new stuff. I also changed the little icon that's here, or the little picture, I guess, that's here, from one Sailor Moon image to another Sailor Moon image. But I really like the quote on this one. It says, "Life is too short to tolerate things that don't make you happy." And as somebody who used to do shit that made her fucking miserable because it made everybody else happy, I really like that quote. And I really want to live by that in 2025. I want to make myself happy. much easier.